Welcome to the Digital Intellect. Bringing you the latest news from around the world. Canada has just upended Arctic geopolitics with a landmark $3.1 billion partnership with Greenland. This historic agreement marks a turning point in the region, signaling a bold new era of cooperation and mutual benefit between two northern neighbors. Against the icy backdrop of Nuuk, Prime Minister Trudeau and Premier Egede signed a deal granting Canada access to Greenland's rare earth minerals, vital for everything from smartphones to defense systems. These resources are increasingly crucial as the world shifts toward advanced technology and renewable energy, making this partnership even more significant on the global stage. This isn't a simple trade, it's a strategic alliance that positions Canada as a green energy leader and offers Greenland a path to economic independence from Denmark. By working together, both countries aim to accelerate the transition to clean energy while ensuring long-term prosperity for their people. The agreement includes infrastructure, job creation, and environmental protections, empowering Greenlanders and amplifying their voice on the world stage. Investments will flow into local communities, supporting education, healthcare, and sustainable development, while also safeguarding the fragile Arctic environment. The timing is critical, as Arctic tensions rise and global powers like Russia and China vie for influence. This pact strengthens North American security and ensures that Arctic resources are managed responsibly, not exploited by outside interests. Unlike past deals, this pact is built on collaboration, not coercion, and puts Indigenous interests at its core. Indigenous voices have shaped the agreement, ensuring that traditional knowledge and cultural values are respected and protected. Quiet diplomacy and patient strategy led to a new era in Arctic politics, one where partnership not purchase defines the future. This approach sets a powerful example for other nations seeking peaceful solutions in contested regions. This is more than minerals. It's a blueprint for a new model of international relations in the world's most strategic region. Canada and Greenland are showing the world that collaboration, respect, and shared vision can reshape the Arctic, and perhaps the future of global diplomacy. To truly grasp the magnitude of Canada's achievement in the Arctic, we must first revisit a moment of extraordinary diplomatic spectacle that captured the world's attention and reshaped international relations in the region. In 2019, President Trump made global headlines with his audacious attempt to purchase Greenland, a move that stunned both allies and rivals alike. The proposal was met not just with disbelief, but with outright indignation. Greenland's leaders responded swiftly and unequivocally, declaring, "Greenland is not for sale," and reinforcing their commitment to sovereignty and self-determination. The fallout was immediate and dramatic. A planned state visit was abruptly cancelled, diplomatic relations between the US and Denmark soured, and Greenlanders felt deeply offended by the notion that their homeland could be treated as a commodity. Yet Trump's failed gambit unexpectedly thrust Greenland into the global spotlight, drawing attention to its immense strategic location and vast natural resources, from rare minerals to untapped energy reserves. The episode exposed the limitations and risks of transactional top-down diplomacy, and forced Arctic nations to reconsider how they engage with one another in this sensitive and rapidly changing region. Canada watched the drama unfold with keen interest, quickly realizing that respect, cultural understanding, and genuine partnership, not money or power, were the keys to building a lasting relationship with Greenland. The American misstep created a diplomatic vacuum, leaving space for a new approach, one based on collaboration, mutual benefit, and shared values rather than transactional deals. Canada recognized that the true path forward was not about acquiring territory, but about building trust, fostering dialogue, and supporting Greenland's aspirations. The lesson was unmistakable. Greenland's people, their culture, and their voices, not its price tag, hold the key to meaningful and respectful engagement in the Arctic. This realization set the stage for Canada's radically different approach, one that prioritized partnership, listening, and long-term cooperation. The era of real estate deals and transactional diplomacy was over. In the new Arctic, partnership, respect, and shared purpose had become the true currency of progress. In the wake of America's blunder, Canada quietly launched a new approach, one rooted in listening and respect. Rather than rushing in with proposals or demands, Canadian officials took a step back, determined to build trust from the ground up. Canadian diplomats, Indigenous leaders, and business representatives visited Greenlandic communities, holding open town halls and engaging directly with local leaders. They spent time in small villages, learning about daily life and the unique challenges faced by Greenlanders. The goal was clear: to understand Greenland's aspirations and fears, not just present a deal. Canadians listened more than they spoke, showing genuine curiosity and humility. Canada built a broad coalition, mining companies, universities, and indigenous organizations, offering educational exchanges, sharing best practices, and inviting Greenlandic youth to study in Canada. Every aspect of the partnership was co-developed, with joint working groups tackling environmental safeguards, revenue sharing, and local employment. These groups met regularly, ensuring all voices were heard and respected. The principle was simple: nothing about you, without you. This motto guided every decision, big or small, and became the foundation of their collaboration. This inclusive process empowered Greenlandic leaders as equal partners, not passive recipients. Their voices shaped the agenda, and their priorities were front and center. Canada's language emphasized shared Arctic identity and mutual interests, building trust where others had failed. The message was clear: both nations stood to benefit from true partnership. The result, a partnership of generations, rooted in respect and genuine human connection. Families, elders, and youth all felt included in shaping their shared future. In the modern Arctic, true influence is earned through collaboration, not coercion. Canada's approach set a new standard for international partnership in the North. The $3.1 billion deal is more than a mineral contract. It's a comprehensive investment in Greenland's future. Canadian firms gain preferential rights to rare earth deposits, securing a vital supply chain for Western industries. But the deal is structured as an investment. $1.2 billion funds infrastructure, modern ports, hydroelectric power, and high-speed internet for remote communities. Strict hiring quotas ensure Greenlanders benefit directly, with a new technical college training the next generation. A jointly managed sovereign wealth fund channels royalties into education, healthcare, and economic diversification. Environmental and cultural protections are central, with a co-management board empowered to veto harmful projects. This model transforms the relationship from extraction to true partnership, ensuring development aligns with Greenlandic priorities. It's a blueprint for sustainable, inclusive growth in the Arctic. The contrast between Canada's success and America's failure is stark. Trump's approach was transactional, treating Greenland as real estate, ignoring its people and history. Canada's model was relational, asking, "How can we work together?" and investing in trust at every level. The Canadian deal focused on capacity building, technical education, infrastructure, and a sovereign wealth fund for long-term independence. Rather than deepening dependency, it offered Greenland tools for self-determination. The American offer would have left Greenland beholden. Canada's partnership paves a path to autonomy. In today's world, soft power, respect, shared values, and genuine partnership matters more than cash. Canada treated Greenland as a sovereign partner, not a pawn. That respect unlocked doors that brute force could not. The lesson in the Arctic: partnership trumps purchase every time. The Canada-Greenland alliance is reshaping the Arctic's future. Politically, it forms a new democratic bloc, countering Russian and Chinese ambitions and reinforcing international law. Economically, Canada becomes a leader in green energy supply chains, while Greenland diversifies beyond fishing and subsidies. The deal promises high-paying jobs, new entrepreneurs, and a model for indigenous-led development. Socially, it empowers Greenland's pursuit of self-determination and strengthens cross-border Inuit ties. Yet rapid development brings challenges. Environmental pressures and social change require vigilant oversight. The partnership's success hinges on strong governance and a shared commitment to sustainability. The world is watching to see if this bold experiment delivers on its promise. Dr. Anya Sharma, Arctic geopolitics expert, calls the Canada-Greenland Pact a template for 21st century diplomacy. Unlike America's failed bid, Canada's approach was multilateral and values-based, offering partnership, not just money. The inclusion of indigenous groups and co-management is revolutionary. This was a multi-stakeholder process, not just government to government. By building trust with Inuit organizations, Canada showed that Arctic peoples are subjects of their own destiny. The deal challenges opaque, exploitative models pushed by China and Russia, offering a transparent, democratic alternative. It proves smaller nations have options, respectful partnership, not just stagnation or exploitation. Dr. Sharma says Canada succeeded by listening, investing in relationships, and respecting the land and its people. This is a win for collaborative, equitable world order. The lesson in the Arctic: soft power and respect are the most effective currencies. The world is taking note. For Greenland's 57,000 people, This deal is a generational opportunity for self-determination. The Sovereign Wealth Fund and local hiring mandate offer a real path to economic independence, crucial before considering political autonomy. A new technical college and career opportunities aim to stem the brain drain, investing in Greenland's future leaders. As Greenlanders take charge of their resources, national pride and innovation will flourish. Yet, anxieties remain. Traditional communities fear the impact of mining on their environment and way of life. The Co-Management Board must rigorously enforce protections and ensure local voices have real power. The partnership also heals colonial divisions, strengthening Inuit bonds across the Davis Strait. This collaboration empowers Arctic indigenous peoples to shape their shared future. The Canada-Greenland partnership is a lesson for the world. In the Arctic, respect is the ultimate resource. Influence is earned through partnership, shared values, and commitment to local well-being, not through force or cash. The deal proves economic growth and environmental protection can go hand in hand, with indigenous communities leading the way. Canada and Greenland have set a new standard for international engagement in the Arctic. The geopolitical calculus now favors nations willing to invest in long-term relationships. The message is clear: the Arctic's future will be shaped by its people and their partners, not distant superpowers. This is the first chapter in a new story, one of cooperation, not domination. The blueprint is set. Who will follow?